Yesterday, my cat slapped me in the face. Not playfully, it was a calm, almost judgmental slap. And the worst part? She was right. For years I thought I was showing love, but to her, I was breaking sacred cat laws. Turns out, every cuddle at the wrong time, every long stare, every move of her favorite blanket, all of it was an insult in cat language. The truth is, your cat probably thinks you're clueless too. But don't worry. Once you understand these 7 secret rules, your cat will finally see you as the human who gets it. Rule number 1. Don't stare at your cat. That long, loving gaze you think means "I adore you"? In cat language, it means "wanna fight"? A direct stare is a challenge signal. Even friendly cats avoid locking eyes for too long. To them, it's not romance, it's intimidation. Picture this. You're having a peaceful conversation when someone suddenly locks eyes and refuses to look away. Uncomfortable, right? That's exactly how your cat feels. One cat owner learned this the hard way. Every time they made eye contact, their cat calmly slapped them across the face. Not playful swats, not aggression. Just a firm, disapproving correction. As if to say, "Rule broken. Try again, human. What should you do instead?" Master the slow blink. Half close your eyes, pause, then open slowly. 2 cats, this says, "I feel safe with you." And if they blink back, congratulations. You've just exchanged "I love you" in feline language. A silent love letter, sealed in whiskers. But staring is only one part of the story. Cats speak almost entirely through body language, and most of us misinterpret it. Their tails, ears, and posture form a complete conversation. A flicking tail signals irritation, not happiness. Purring can mean contentment, but also stress or pain. When cats show their belly, it might be trust or a 4-paw defense trap waiting to happen. Kneading means pure comfort, the feline equivalent of a satisfied sigh. Your cat has been speaking to you perfectly this whole time. You just needed to stop expecting human language and start paying attention to theirs. Rule number 2. Let your cat come to you. I know the temptation. Your cat walks by looking absolutely perfect, and every instinct screams, "Must, pet, now." But here's the truth. Cats want to be the ones who start the party. It's not that they don't love you, it's that autonomy is their love language. When you reach out first, especially suddenly, it feels like you're taking control of the interaction. And for a cat, losing control feels wrong. I learned this the hard way with my ginger cat, Artemis. I'd flop onto the floor and press my face into his fur. He tolerated it, sure, but his response was pure indifference. But when he jumped onto my lap on his own, suddenly it was cuddle o'clock, purring, head bumps, full affection unlocked. The difference? Choice. And this need for control doesn't stop at cuddles. Even when a cat willingly climbs into your lap, they still want to know they can leave at any moment. Ever notice them pausing at doorways, tail twitching, eyes scanning? That's not indecision. That's risk assessment. They're doing what we do in a crowded theater, checking where the emergency exits are before sitting down. So make it easy for them. Leave doors cracked open. Let them sit near exits. Don't box them into corners, especially around guests or kids. Here's the paradox. Cats are more likely to stay when they know they can leave freely, because real bonding doesn't happen when you catch them. It happens when they choose you, again and again. And once they know you'll never force them, that's when the magic begins. The lap sessions, the purring under your chin, and the moment they decide your thigh is the perfect loafing spot. That's not just affection. That's trust, built on freedom. Rule number 3. Respect your cat's territory. Your cat doesn't just live in your house. They've built an invisible scent map, a private world stitched together by smell. Every sofa corner, every blanket, even your jeans. It's all part of their "this is mine" network. That adorable face rub on your furniture? It's not just affection. It's your cat planting their flag. And when you wash their blanket too often or rearrange their sacred nap spot, you're not just tidying up. You're bulldozing their emotional map of safety. Imagine this. You come home one day and every piece of furniture has been shuffled around, your favorite pillow replaced with one that reeks of lemon air freshener. You wouldn't feel relaxed. You'd feel lost. That's what too much cleaning does to cats. And then there's the litter box, the heart of their vulnerable territory. To us, it's just utility. To them, it's where they're at their most exposed. If it's dirty, noisy, or stuck in a chaotic corner, they'll avoid it. Covered boxes, they feel like traps. And scented litter? That's like someone spraying perfume in your bathroom while you're concentrating. Not cool. So here's the balance. Scoop the litter daily but wash bedding gradually. If you must clean something, leave a familiar item nearby. A pillowcase, a toy, anything with their scent. They'll rub, sniff, and reclaim it in their own time. Because your cat spent months crafting this invisible map of safety. When you respect it, you're not just protecting their territory. You're earning their trust to share it. Rule number 4. Respond to their meows. Here's something that blew my mind. Adult cats don't really meow at each other. That sound? It's reserved almost entirely for us. Humans, your cat literally invented a language just to talk to you, and it's not random noise. A 2003 study found that cats adjust the pitch and tone of their meows depending on how we respond, which means your cat is basically fine-tuning their instrument, trying to figure out which sound actually reaches their weirdly quiet human. I discovered this with my cat. At first, he'd give me one polite "meow" in the morning. Out of curiosity, I started answering back. Just a simple, "Good morning, buddy." And something amazing happened. He began waiting for my reply, then chirping back. Before I knew it, we had a ritual, a proper little cross-species conversation. But when cats meow into silence, they don't just quit. They experiment, louder meows, new tones, even those pathetic little squeaks. And if nothing works, they eventually stop trying. Imagine pouring your heart into a speech, and your audience just stares at you blankly. That's what silence feels like to them? The fix is beautifully simple. Acknowledge them. A soft, "Hey, sweetheart," a glance, even a nod. It tells your cat, your voice matters. Because every meow is like sending you a text message. And the least you can do is text back. Rule number 5. Pet them properly. Here's the mistake almost every cat parent makes. We pet our cats like they're dogs. Long spine strokes, heavy belly rubs. To us, it feels like love. But to most cats, it's sensory overload. Cats have very specific safe zones. The head, the cheeks, under the chin. Those are universal green lights. Maybe, just maybe, the base of the tail if you've earned VIP status. But you don't get tail base access on day 1. That's like trying to massage a stranger you just met at the bus stop. I learned this lesson with a friend's cat. She purred blissfully when I scratched under her chin. Then, whack! A sudden swat the moment I slid my hand down her back. She wasn't moody. She was simply enforcing boundaries I hadn't been invited to cross. The secret is reading the signals while you pet. Ears forward, keep going. Ears twitching, skin rippling, tail flicking. You've hit the red zone. Pull back immediately. Your cat just told you, enough. Think of petting like a polite handshake, not a wrestling match. Light, rhythmic touches. Let them lean into your hand if they want more. Some cats will even grab your hand and drag it to their favorite spot, like a tiny furry boss issuing orders. Because petting isn't about you proving your love. It's about showing respect. When you honor their boundaries, every purr becomes something deeper. Not just pleasure, but trust. Rule number 6. Honor their peaceful moments. When your cat is tucked into a sunbeam, paws tucked neatly under their body, eyes half closed, that's not just a nap. That's sacred time. I know they look irresistible when they're cozy like that. Every instinct screams, "Sneak in for a cuddle!" But to your cat, that's the equivalent of someone barging into your bathroom to show you a funny meme. Wrong place, wrong time. Cats don't just nap, they recharge their body and reset their mind. When we interrupt, we're not being affectionate. We're pulling the plug on their natural restoration cycle. Here's the trick. Watch for the invitation. If they crack one eye open and give you a soft chirp, that's your green light. If they curl tighter and sigh through their nose, that's their do not disturb sign. Respect it. And here's the reward. When you give them that respect, they'll seek you out on their own. Quiet companionship. Sitting beside you while you read. Watching birds together from the window. Just existing in the same space without touching. Cats are masters of presence. If they choose to be near you in silence, that's not nothing. That's profound trust. Sometimes the loudest "I love you" from a cat is said in total quiet. Rule number 7. Maintain routines. To us, routine feels boring. To a cat, it's comfort. Liquid gold security wrapped in predictability. Same feeding time. Same sunny window perch. Same bedtime cuddle spot. These aren't just habits to them. They're proof the world is safe, stable, and exactly as it should be. Change the pattern and watch the panic unfold. Move the furniture, anxiety. Delay a meal, stress. Go on vacation, full-blown feline existential crisis. I learned this when I switched work schedules and fed my cat 2 hours late. Within days he was pacing, meowing, acting like civilization had collapsed. And in his mind it had. His one reliable food human had suddenly gone rogue. But here's the beautiful flip side. Routines can become love rituals. Morning greetings, afternoon check-ins, evening couch sessions. Even something as small as saying, "Good morning, buddy," at the same time every day becomes a lifeline of stability. Because consistency builds confidence. And confident cats are affectionate cats. Your cat doesn't crave surprises. They crave knowing their human is as reliable as the sunrise. Steady, warm, and always there. So there you have it. The 7 unspoken rules your cat has been waiting for you to learn. 7 small shifts that can turn you from the human they merely tolerate into the human they proudly choose as family. The truth is, your cat was never complicated or mysterious. They've just been speaking a language you didn't understand, until now. And once you listen, you'll see it everywhere. In every slow blink, every quiet moment by your side, every lap they decide is worthy of their presence. Your cat has been trying to love you all along, in their own way. Now you finally know how to love them back in theirs. If this opened your eyes, let me know in the comments which rule surprised you most. And hey, your cat can't hit the subscribe button, but you can.